welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Texas's offense gets on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
If you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. They can't stop him. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Gators offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Handoff in a single back formation. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
We stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
There's the handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
To bootleg here. Moves out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Coleman. That play moves the ball across midfield and he's set up for the first down at the 41.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's a run to the left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
Makes the grab. It's Coleman. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The player is down injured after that last play. Looks like a timeout or they check him out. And the Gators looking to cash in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's complete. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Bringing it out. It's Bennett. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense right to the line. Cranking up the tempo. Looking downfield. It's Dampier. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Longhorns will have to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. The Gators offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop it this time. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, they're looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but it's a big gain for the 47. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back to throw again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, he can't haul it in. That's a crucial... On a third down play, comes fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
The Gators will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Will hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. To the air. It's Lagway. Short pass finds the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st and 10 play coming up. They're going to run it here. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. We'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pump over the middle. It's Coleman. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of their football and look toward the second half. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To throw, it's Dampier. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the out route. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking to throw here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Lagway. It's a quick grab. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here's the second down play. Offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Trying to find room. It's Webb. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started, and then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver.
Ah, here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. And that will give them the lead now.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. And they'll run it into the end zone, so they go up by a touchdown here. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And third and short, they hand the ball off. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Hit just as he throws the ball. The pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Gators offense retakes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Heading left under the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they're selling out against this run game.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, you know, we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Looking to pass here on second down. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's blocked. The kick was low.
What a job here by the special teams coach to come up with this design block on the field goal. You can see it. From the left side, they had exactly what they wanted to be. The designated guy that's coming in makes the block, and you get a heck of a turn of events.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Leaning on the run game here. Making people miss. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Webb. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An important 3rd down and goal now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offensive machine. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back to the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught quickly. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass complete on a crossing route. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. What a catch! Tackle tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And he'll drop back here on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Tries the right with a quick throw. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
Automatic on the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.